After Deadpool 2 in 2018, Deadpool, who didn't know he wouldn't come out for so long. Originally, Deadpool could have come out quickly, but when 20th Century Fox was acquired by Disney, all production was almost halted. As a result, all of Marvel's characters that were previously divided could all gather together. There was great anticipation at the time. It was expected that we could see various heroes appearing in Min. Since then, there have been rumors for a long time, but no special action has come out at all. Deadpool's production has been delayed as well. Above all, the biggest reason Marvel movies are not as popular as they used to be is probably because of that. You need something popular to be able to make various attempts and invest production costs. Recent Marvel movies haven't done well at the box office. It's also a little harder to understand with Marvel dramas introduced through Disney Plus and interrelatedness. Even if you don't know who's going to be killed, it was fun to make it more fun. People who have seen other interconnected dramas can find relevance, but those who haven't were not so good. There were mixed feelings about Marvel movies from the beginning, but those who didn't watch them. Still, Deadpool was a character unrelated to this. I was worried that Deadpool's character didn't quite fit Disney. Usually, Disney pursues families, so I wondered how it would be with Deadpool, who has a rough mouth and many brutal scenes for those over 19 years old. I predicted that Wolverine would appear in this Deadpool from the beginning. Since Wolverine appeared in the last cookie of Deadpool 2, expectations were raised. Meanwhile, Wolverine retired. Here, the reversal is that Marvel has been too focused on surpassing the Marvel Universe dimension. As the multiverse was pushed, the content became more complex and less fun. In this Deadpool, the character speaks like a character who originally talks to the audience and self-criticize. I also feel like this episode will now refrain from the multiverse, since it became a strange Marvel universe where you can bring in beings from different dimensions. Deadpool and Wolverine are also dealing with Marvel Universe and Multiverse at the same time. The Marvel Universe expands to the point where all characters appear. Deadpool digs a grave for Wolverine as soon as he comes out. Wolverine is the existence that will save his world because he thinks his world is in danger. He travels through various dimensions to find Wolverine. Among them, Wolverine, who is perfect for Deadpool, appears, and when he tries to save Deadpool's world together, something happens. The paradox that was considered an obstacle sends it to a place called Void. There, Cassandra is in charge. She's the younger sister of John Gray of the Min. She can also use telekinesis, so she exists as an absolute person. Emma Corrin, who plays Cassandra, is said to be a sexual minority. Somehow, the role suited her well and had a strange charm. Most surprising of all is the cast. Hugh Jackman's comeback as Wolverine is the most surprising. Unexpected characters come out in a huge way. But they have one thing in common. They are superhero characters made into movies by 20th Century Fox, although they belong to the Marvel Universe. Generally, these are characters that failed in popularity. There are successful heroes, but they were forgotten because they were so old. Even Chris Evans appears. It's a different character when you think of Captain America shouting, "Assemble." Most of the characters in Deadpool are superheroes created by 20th Century Fox that failed. It's a character that came out of Fantastic Four. It's a character who turns his body into a burning stone, but he wasn't that good at the time. In this way, characters that failed in 20th Century Fox are lined up, and actors who really played those characters appear to act. If you've been watching superhero movies steadily, you probably liked it a lot. I remember seeing it. Deadpool 3 this time is also a nostalgic movie to see. It may not be a sign of a larger-scale Marvel universe in earnest. Continuously new heroes appear, and Marvel becomes less interesting and more cumbersome. The problem with live-action movies is that actors are aging. To this end, even in the 20th Century Fox, rebooting and entrusting characters to new actors have been done. Still, people tend to remember more when more famous actors played. Wolverine has become irreplaceable. So in the last work Logan, Laura came out as the successor, but since then, she hasn't been able to shoot any work. Deadpool would ask Hugh Jackman to play Wolverine's role until he's 90. Unlike other superhero movies, the villain is ambiguous. In the end, Cassandra appears from the void, trying to control the time herself. Now, I will not do multiverse anymore. Even I think that if I expand only the Marvel universe without a multiverse, the story will overflow. This time too, cruelty hasn't changed. If you say, there are 2 cookies. At the end, the subtitles appear, showing all the heroes made by 20th Century Fox so far, showing the production process. Now that 20th Century Fox is gone, Deadpool and Wolverine have become tribute movies. It would have been nice if the main cast had appeared. Deadpool is closer to Ant-Man than the Avengers. It was Deadpool and Wolverine, who were very Hollywood-like but rich in level emotions.